So then I've been waiting a long time to get complete on this band. Finally I've done it. So hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now I'm very excited to do this one. This is an artist, obviously you've seen the title of the video. We're going to be talking about Keane and Tom Chaplin today. And Tom Chaplin and Keane is a band and an artist, a guy who I've absolutely loved for quite some time now. And recently I've literally just been playing them. Like, I've been so into them lately, it's literally just taken over my music listing for the last week or two. So I'm very excited. I was missing one album on CD because I wanted to get complete on vinyl and CD, so don't worry, there are going to be vinyls here. I'm just going to tilt the camera up a little bit. Yeah, so there's going to be vinyl and CD here, so don't worry for the vinyl people. But I wanted to get complete, so I went ahead and ordered the last CD so I could finally make this video. Because I wanted to do, not just vinyl, because I am complete on them now on CD as well. I wanted to do a complete Keane/Tom Chaplin collection video. So first off, I am going to start with the CDs. There's a couple cool little items in here as well. We're not just going over the albums, there's a couple little bonus items in here. But yeah, so CD, I'll go through them quick. CDs are nowhere near as interesting as vinyl, of course. We got the debut album here from Keane, Hopes and Fears, which has so many amazing songs on. Summer Only We Know, Bend and Break, We Might As Well Be Strangers, Everybody's Changing, Your Eyes Open, She Has No Time, This Is the Last Time, Untitled One, all amazing songs. But as I say, it's, you know, the whole album is pretty damn amazing. I love the simplicity to this album. Tom Chaplin's vocals here instantly sold me. You get a little book, this album. And it is just fantastic. Absolutely. This is potentially the best debut album ever alongside a couple others. It is really a fantastic album. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Got all the lyrics and whatnot. And there they are. The band in their young days. Look how young they are. Oh. So yeah. Fantastic album. I think everyone knows a few songs off that album. You know, it's one of the most famous albums ever. And then it was, how do they follow it up? They follow it up with an album which sounds very similar, actually. Under the Iron Sea. Love this cover, it's fantastic. So yeah, this album isn't quite as good in my opinion. My favourites on here are Atlantic, Is It Any Wonder, A Bad Dream, and my favourite track on here is Crystal Ball. That's a great song, a really great song. Yeah, so you get a little book in there as well, but I'm not going to go over every book. Just thought we'd have a flick through the first one, have a look at the photos of the band. And then here we've got Perfect Symmetry. Which is it's my least favourite album out of all 6 that we're going to be looking at today. It's still good though. My favourite track on here is easily the opening song, Spiralling. I think that's a fantastic song. I also enjoy the track The Lovers Are Losing. And yeah, Love Is the End is pretty good as well. But yeah, this is the band. Whereas their first 2 albums were very stripped back in terms of the instruments and the style that they were playing in. This album here added a lot more production, a lot more instruments. There's a lot more going on this album. You can tell they were going for an 80s vibe. So if there's anyone out there who really enjoys the 80s sound, check this album out. This is like a modern 80s album. It's really good though. It's a really enjoyable album. You know, Tom Chaplin, Keane have no bad albums. But it's my least favourite of the bunch, but it's still a very good listen. And then we got what is becoming my favourite Keane album. I'm not sure if I can say it's better than their first album yet, but it's getting there. Strangeland, which came out in 2012. I love the cover, really cool. And I adore nearly every single song on here. You Are Young is great. Silence by Night is also fantastic. Disconnected is incredible. Sovereign Light Calf is also great. The Starting Line, really enjoyed that. Neon River is really good. Sea Fog is excellent. This is a fantastic album, absolutely incredible. And then for that, I got this recently. Strange Land, this is like a CD with some bonus features on it. It's got 4 bonus features. Bonus songs, sorry. Which you can see there. It also comes with a DVD. I actually found the DVD a bit disappointing. It's got a acoustic performance live at Sea Fog, and they only do 5 songs, so that's a bit of a shame. And then you get 2 trailers that they released for the album, which is trailers for albums. And I actually found the book that you get slightly disappointing. So you get the CD in here, and then the book, most of it is just like lyrics with random pictures, which I just found kind of disappointing. There was, they could have done a lot more in here, I think. However, you get to the back, near the back of the book, and the last 2 pages has some pictures of the band, which are nice. And really like that one. That's a nice photo. And if it's one more page, yeah, it's the last one with pictures of the band. But yeah, nevertheless, it's still cool. You get a couple bonus songs. It's nice to have the little DVD. And I got this relatively cheap as well, which was nice. And then, of course, after the release of that album, Keane released a couple singles, but then Tom Chaplin decided that he'd had enough of his addiction to drugs, and he decided to work on his solo projects. Try and, take some time away from the band. He needed to get away from everything, I think. And he put out this album first, The Wave, which is an incredible album. I absolutely love it. My favourite songs on here are Still Waiting, Hardened Heart, The River, Bring the Rain, Quicksand, See It So Clear, and The Wave. All fantastic songs on here. And I also really love, I'm going to pull the book out of this one as well. I love how every song kind of has a photo to go with it. Still Waiting, you've got him sitting at home. I think he's watching the TV. And then, of course, we got Hardened Heart. And, that photo kind of relates to the lyrics there. The River, really like this one. He's literally walking in a river. Which is really nice. Get to my favourite song, was Quicksand. Here it is. Him and his daughter. And then, of course, The Wave. It's literally just a picture of a wave. And then, of course, he took a photo in the wave, which I used as the photo of the album, which I really like. So it's a really cool album. It's a beautiful album. You can hear it in the lyrics. It's fantastic. Fantastic album. And then this album here is the only one I've experienced on release, because I'm still a newish fan. And that is the 12 Tales of Christmas, which is a breathtaking album. People hear this and they think, oh, it's a Christmas album. It's actually more of a winter album, even though Christmas is in the title. There's 4 cover songs on here. There's Walking in the Air, 2,000 Miles, Stay Another Day, and what's the other cover on here? I'm not sure what the other cover is on here. But anyway, you've got 8 brand new songs on here as well, which are fantastic. My favourite tracks on here are actually the new songs. I don't actually go to any of the covers much, or the 3 covers that I named. I go to Under a Million Lights, London Lights, We Remember You This Christmas, not Stay Another Day, sorry. Another Lonely Christmas is my favourite one on here, and Follow My Heart. This is a beautiful album. I absolutely love it. It's so underrated. It's unreal. But yeah, so there's all the CDs. Let's take a quick look at the vinyl. So here is my original, not original, this is my copy of Hopes of Fears. I was about to say none of these are originals because I'm not made of money. So I did have to settle for reissues on the first 3 Keane albums. But yeah, it's a nice album, nice copy. And here's the label. And I think anyone who listens to music would, like, seriously, like, would just enjoy the hell out of this record, surely. This is such a good album. It's pretty flawless, really. And then we've got Under the Iron Sea, which, as you see, I got from HMV, and I got it on a discount. So I done really well on that one, getting it for a low price. I believe this is a plain white in a sleeve. Check. Oh no, it's not. So you just get lyrics and then that pattern thing on the other side. Yeah, very, very cool album. And then next album up, I also got in HMV. I got this one in my local HMV. I got this one when I was down visiting a friend in Bournemouth, which is right down the bottom of the UK, quite far away from me. Perfect symmetry here. So I got this one when it come out, when the reissue come out, so I paid a bit for this, because I do believe this is also in the sale now. But anyway, how was you to know? So yeah, very, very cool. I believe the original pressings of Under the Iron Sea actually were a gatefold, whereas that's not. This one is not a gatefold, but luckily I don't believe the originals of this were gatefolded. So yeah, you get download codes with all of these as well, which is nice. So you don't have to buy the CDs. I already own the CDs, so yeah, that's why I was come on, go back in. So that's why I own CD and vinyl on these. And then I have, take this one out, shrink before I hold it up because there's something else in here. And of course we've got Strangeland on vinyl. Come on camera, focus. So yeah, this hits my turntable a lot, this one. Probably the most out of the 4 Keane records. And then here is, in a sleeve, all these nice photos of the band. And then all the lyrics. On the back, I can't remember whether this one had a download code. This one actually didn't have a download code, so if you want to put this one on your phone or something, and then if you don't use Spotify, that is, you will have to buy the CD as well. So, and then, as I say, the band released a couple singles just before Tom Chaplin went solo, one of which I do have here. It's the Tear This Town Up from Monster Calls. Comes with a download code as well. And then it's a bit of a shame really, because on the back there's nothing there, there's no song. It's just, so there's no grooves, there's nothing. So there's no B-sides to this one, which is a real shame. Yeah, it's still a nice little 7-inch to have. So yeah, got a nice hype sticker as well. This was for a record store day apparently. So yeah, slide that one back in. I keep this one with my Strangeland record just in the back, like so. Just keep it all together. And then of course we move on to Tom Chaplin solo. So first up, we got The Wave, which is also worth getting on vinyl as well, because the vinyl actually has 5 bonus tracks, which you can see there. So we get all them on the vinyl, which are not with the CD. So yeah, let's have a look. Double vinyl. So the inner sleeves are pretty plain on this one. They literally just have TC, Tom Chaplin obviously, and some notes on the back. The second one, exactly the same, but of course you probably noticed when I showed the vinyl or the back cover, it only had a side C, no side D. Side D, they've given a nice little bit of wax to. Not gonna lie, they could have done a bit more with this. but it's all right. You know, it's nice they put something there, didn't leave it plain blank. So yeah, that's nice. And then the last item up I have to show from this amazing artist is the Christmas album on vinyl. And I really like how the titles of this album match. Like they've both got Tom Chaplin written in the same spot. I hope that when he does another album, because I'm sure he will, they keep it matching. I remember when this album came out, I was so into it, I actually put a tweet on my Twitter account, which you can follow in the description below. I put a tweet out saying Tom Chaplin's new Christmas album is beautiful, and he actually retweeted it, which was really nice. So yeah, absolutely adore playing this album. Got a little bit of gold tint there on the lettering, and the Blake sleeve that I keep this one in is pretty battered to hell. And there it is. You got a picture there representing each song. And on the back you can see his little doggy, which I really like. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Keane or Tom Chaplin, do it, honestly. Especially as we're coming up to Christmas. This is the perfect Christmas album in my opinion. It's my favourite Christmas album. I absolutely love it. But you know, his first solo album, The Wave, is also incredible. I honestly think every album that I've held up, other than Perfect Symmetry, is an 8 out of 10 plus. And Perfect Symmetry is also, you know, I'd probably give that like a 7. It's not like a bad album by any means. Yeah, if you haven't checked Keane out yet, do it. They're so good. I would recommend, I think, to most people, probably Strangeland actually over their first one, because there's a lot more variety on it. However, their first album probably is their best. So whether you're going to go with Strangeland or Hopes and Fears, they're both fantastic albums, I think. And of course their middle two albums are also really good. And Tom Chaplin solos, he's proved twice now, and he'll prove it again, I'm sure, that he is completely fine on his own. But nevertheless, that is it for another video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye bye.